Hey, and thank you so much for joining me in today's Plan With Me video for the month of May. So this video is starting ahead a little bit further than usual because I couldn't get my paper cutter to work properly on this paper, and I cut and I cut and I cut, and I turned up with this image. It's a little bit smaller than I was planning to because I just couldn't get a straight edge, and in the end I ended up cutting it with a scissor. This image is from a Flow magazine, and it's from a pretty old Flow magazine, and I'm using the scraps that I cut off to decorate the rest of my monthly spreads as well. I like to do that because it gives a little bit of coherence throughout all of the spreads, and it unifies the color scheme as well. I just really enjoyed the color scheme of it and the theme, which is potted plants, and I'm just a really big fan of potted plants, even though May is technically spring and I could have done a traditional outside spring floral thingy. I just decided that I liked this image and I really wanted to use it. So here you go. I still think that the color scheme is very spring. It's very soft, very pastel, and I really like it. So while I'm cutting off the edges here, I have my regular question for you. How are you doing? Let me know in the comments. I always really enjoy talking to you and getting to know you a little bit more. And the comments are a great way to do so. How are you coping with the current situation? How are things going in your country? I know I have a very international audience, so I'm always really curious about that. So the next step that I did was I wanted to use tags to create a tag for the month, and again, to create coherency, I ended up using all of the same color tags. I think they're all from the same collection, but not all the same size. They're slightly different size. And I say collection, but it's just, I think, even from the action. I don't know, I think I got these from a swap I did once. But yeah, I wanted to use these to indicate the month on each page. And here I decided to go for a little bit of a layered look, and on the other pages I just decided to do a single tag. As I'm gluing them down, you will notice that I don't glue the entire tag, I just glued the side of the tag, and this is because in the end I want to use some thread to really make it look like a tag, like it's supposed to be attached to something. So on the tags on my monthly my monthly page, I don't know, I decided to write hello and May on the tags and give them a doodly border, which I actually decided to do for all of the tags, just to give it a little bit more dimension. And on the other tags, the one for the monthly overview, I also wrote May, just because that's made the most sense for me. And on the last tag, I didn't decide what to write yet at this point in the video, so I only did a doodly border for that. And ever since a live stream from the paper letter blog, I cannot say the word doodly without thinking of what it means in the Australian slang. And here I decided that this month, because of the current situation, I wanted to track my habits again. I haven't done that in a very long time, but I felt like it is necessary. I already started doing this for April, but on a loose leaf, and now I want to do it again. So these stripes that I just did with pencil indicate the Monday, so they indicate the weeks. And then I decided I wanted a sleep tracker and a habit tracker in one spread. So on the right here I am writing down all of the times from I think 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. And that is for my sleep tracker and my productivity tracker, which I will be doing in color. And then for my habit trackers on the left side, I wrote down all the habits I want to track. I even wrote down some double because some happen twice a day. And I want to track when I do those and if I do them twice a day as well. And I will indicate those with some ticks in the spread. And my next step is to decorate the weekly spreads and the monthly spreads. So as you may notice, the left page here is still blank, and that's because that is the last 4 days of the month of April. And the right page on the last spread is the first few days of May, which actually in this monthly spread here you can see that I made a mistake. I started on Saturday while May starts on Friday. So that was a mistake that I made, and I fixed it by actually just leaving the image that was there and writing a number on a sticker. So I actually ended up incorporating my mistake in my design, which is something that I recommend everybody to do. Mistakes can make pretty things as well. As Bob Ross used to say, they are happy little accidents. And for the days of the weeks in all of these spreads, I am using stickers that I got from Muren shop. I love her stickers, and these days of the week stickers are exactly the right size for me. And then I decided to decorate some more with stickers. Also, again, these stickers are from Muren shop, and they are from the Witchy planner kit. I'm not sure if she still has those in stock. Not sponsored, I'm just really a fan of her stickers. I have almost all of her sticker sheets. I'm a sticker hoarder. And I just really like these little stars, and the color scheme really fit into the color scheme that I already had going on. Unfortunately, my camera decided to quit filming because my storage was full, so not all of the decorating has been filmed. And I think it is about here that my camera cut off. So yeah, I stuck some more stickers everywhere, and I decided to write a quote on the tag that says, "All I see is magic," because the witchy theme of the stickers. And for the numbers, so the dates indications, I decided to use some star-shaped stickers, and on the monthly spread I used some plus-shaped stickers, so the ones that you see here above. And this is from a American Craft sticker book, I think by the brand One Cano 2. I'm not sure. I think it is, yeah. And I just wrote the dates on those little stickers as indication. I'm not sure if that made any sense what I just said. And then for here, as I said, for my mistake, I already noticed it before, but I just decided to go for a sticker and just go with the flow. So here is one of those little pluses that I used to write the date on. And for the rest, I just went on writing the numbers, and I used some more pluses on some other days of the month, like here and for one of the last days as well. If you're interested in the pen I'm using, it is the Uni Pin Fine Line in both 1 and 3, so that's 0.1 and 0.3. Yeah. And lastly, as I said in the beginning, I really wanted to add some threads to the tags to indicate that they are tags. I don't know, I just really like the 3D element that gives. So I got out my scrap jar, my jar of scraps of threads that I have, and I decided to use this beautiful Avril pom-pom thread. I love this thread. I don't use it that often. I wish I used it more, but there's not really many uses for it. I use it to decorate snail mail and wrap my orders sometimes. So I was really glad to use it here because, as you can see, it fits the color scheme perfectly. I'm so happy to see how these spreads turned out because the last month really didn't go with my flow and I just wasn't feeling my art. And this month I am again, and I've been art journaling a lot, and yeah, I've been feeling my creativity again. So I'm really happy about that. I hope you are feeling creative as well, because I like that feeling. If you don't like the feeling of being creative, then I hope you aren't. I just hope you're doing the best you can. So the last thing I did was glue down the tags so they wouldn't stick out too much. And that's it for these monthly spreads. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, please subscribe, because I make a plan with me video every single month. Thank you again for watching, and I hope I will see you next time. Bye bye!